This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by P.E.T.T.Y Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by P.E.T.T.Y Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
What up, though? My bad, I was tripping. Yeah, so we gonna be over here at P.E.T.T.Y Vision for a while. I totally forgot. It's the 24th. What is it? 23rd right now. My birthday Thursday, so I'm gonna come on tomorrow on the word, and then after that I'm gonna be gone for a while. But we gonna be over here for a minute. You know, over here we do a little different. You know, we have fun, we cut up, we cut out. You know, that's what we do over here. We cut up and cut out. We will be talking about all different things, news, you know, celebrity gossip, whatever is to talk about, we will talk about. I'm a combat sports fan, so I'm gonna be talking a lot about combat sports. And everything over here is gonna be from a petty view. You know, we're gonna have some fun with it. Right? We're gonna have some fun with it. So yeah, I just wanted to pop up over here so people get used to coming over here. Probably should have did it a little earlier. Don't nobody know, but it is what it is. You know, people see the video later and they'll know. So I'm gonna talk about a few things before I hop off here though. But that Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight, I done told people Devin ain't what he say he is, man. He got a lot of flaws. And if you look at his competition, he been fighting smaller, unathletic guys. That's why he been getting away with what he had. But you seen Ryan at first, in the first round, he came over top with a left because when Devin throws jab, he hold his hand back. He don't get out the center line. He don't have any type of defense. He leaves himself open, but he's so athletic, you feel he can move. But dealing with somebody like Ryan with power and reach just as big as you and skill, no, it ain't gonna happen. And he lucky he ain't fight Tank at 135. If he would have fought Tank at 135, Tank would have broke him. I don't think none of them boys, not even Shakur. You know, I like Shakur. I like Shakur better than Devin. I think Shakur is second best behind Tank. But I don't think Shakur won't Tank at 135. I don't think Shakur won't. Not at 135. Maybe at 140. Maybe at 140, but definitely not 135. But yeah, like Devin talking all that, he was talking a lot of smack, and his whole game was flawed. Like you don't punch a puncher, you just don't, especially when you ain't got no power. Ryan, he stunned Ryan one time, but he shook it off and still kept coming forward. So that's what I say. Somebody just as big as him, they got hit before. They ain't gonna be afraid of him. They will walk right in and make it do what it do. Regis was smaller than Devin. Regis Prograde was smaller. Regis Prograde, he fighting at 140. That's a good 140, 135 would be good for Regis. He's a small guy. Right, Regis is a small guy. But it is what it is. Devin got mopped up, stopped up, is a wrap. He can't go around talking about he the face of boxing. And then even that, Like you beat Devin Haney, now you feel you the face of boxing. Ryan Garcia is not the face of boxing. Y'all got to beat Tank. No one has put in the work that Tank did. Tank has beat multiple champions. Tank has held multiple championships. Tank is the money man. People go to the fights to see Tank. You're not the face of boxing until you um, surpass Tank or Canelo. You know, Tank's still battling with Canelo, even though Canelo these last couple years, I mean, he fought some good fights in my opinion, but he ain't fight the fights people wanted to see. So, I mean, I still put Tank as the face of boxing. If Tank lose, Tank can still be the face of boxing. Don't nobody put on a show like Tank. That's just when you talk about boxing, you talking about boxing. Canelo and Tank, they give you knockouts, they give you beat down. Every time you go to a Canelo or Tank fight, you know somebody either getting beat up or knocked out. And that's just what it is. That's what people want. It's not about the sweet science right now. Everything has a time period, an era. You know, the sweet science was 10, 15 years ago. Now people want knockouts. That's what people want. That's what people paying for. That's why Wilder was so. I like Wilder. Shout out to Deontay. That's my dog. But that's why he was so famous. That's why he was immortalized because he knocked people out. Nobody cared if he can box, and not as long as he knocked somebody out, people happy. So, I mean, even in that sense, that's the faces of boxing. That's what people want to see. So, I mean, Ryan, sorry, bro. Good fight, but you're not the face. You're not the face. But then, I also want to touch on this too before I get off. Uh, the Chris Brown Quavo beef. All these rappers beefing, man. It's funny. Kanye came up with a verse. It was Kanye. That's it. I ain't gonna say it was good or bad. It was a Kanye verse. It's a Kanye verse. That's what it is. So Eminem said something. Eminem, yeah. See, people still sleeping. You know, people looking at Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole, but you still forgetting about Eminem and Lil Wayne, man. Wayne still, they still flowing. Well, Jay Z ain't even say nothing about it. Jay Z like, okay, y'all can have it. Jay Z like, y'all can have it. But yeah, all these rap beefs, man. And then Drake did Snoop and Tupac AI. That's wild, man. These people wild. These boys are wild. Yeah, he's a dead man. And you go use Snoop, like Snoop's still alive. Like you ain't get that permission from Snoop to use his that's wild. That's total disrespect if you ask me. That's total disrespect. You ain't get that cleared before you did it with Snoop. You just did it because you Drake. Yeah. Drake saying fuck the whole way. Drake won't smoke with everybody. Drake been watching 50 Cent movies and TV shows too much. Drake done turned into 50. That's what Drake did. Drake turned into 50. And see that's what man like oh man. I don't know if any of them can mess with Weezy. I don't know if I'm a Lil Wayne fan. I'm just saying when it comes down to it, Wayne jump in the battle. I don't know. And see Eminem already, man. Don't piss that white boy off. Y'all better leave that white boy from Kentucky / 8 Mile alone. Leave Eminem alone. Let him say whatever the hell he want to say, and just be quiet and keep beefing. Because M go jump in. M go be like, I'm gonna nuke y'all all. That's what M go do. M go nuke everybody. But Wayne jump in it. That's yeah, that'd be interesting. That will be interesting. But then you get Chris Brown and Quavo. Like you gotta say Chris Brown was spitting. I ain't even gonna hold you. Chris Brown was yeah, spitting hot fire. But then Quavo dropped another diss track. And like when I think of disses, right? People be like, I want to hear bars. No, I want to hear jabs. I want to hear um just get straight to the hook. I want to hear jabs. I want to hear people talking that's what a diss track is. When I think of a diss track, I think about Hit 'Em Up. I think about Jack the Ripper. I think about cannabis. I think about M. Well, M different. M different. But people want the bar. Well, cannabis spit bars too. But what I'm saying, Gary, what up, though, brother? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I ain't think nobody was gonna find me over here. I ain't think nobody was gonna find me over here, Gary. I was hiding out. I wanted to do a quick live. I just wanted to do a quick live over here. I'm gonna be going live over here more. I'm gonna do more uploads on the word. I'm gonna do more uploads. I'll probably go live like once a week over there. But I am gonna go live my birthday, and that's like Thursday morning. So I'm gonna go live then I'm gonna probably take the rest of the week off and work on the uploads. I was supposed to be working on it now, but I got some other stuff to do. So I had some work to do. I said I'll hop over here for a minute. Bro, did you hear that? You see that Chris Brown and Quavo beef? Man, that junk funny. Chris Brown rapping, bro. I mean, he ate, man, it was something nasty. But then Quavo came back today with a nice little track. And that was dope. Quavo track today was dope. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing reactions over here, just talking about regular stuff. I ain't gonna get into all the information. I'm gonna rock out and have fun. And we gonna do it in a petty type of way. I got a little intro for over here too. Check this out.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir.
Hey, bro, until you start that, you can, if you want to co-host the show over here, bro, we can do that because I'm gonna be talking. I don't know how often I'm gonna go live over here and what I'm gonna talk about, but I'm gonna have some fun and I want to talk about regular stuff too, because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It's draining, you know. It's really draining because I'm doing things on here and I'm doing things in real life. So it's like I don't know, bro. It's like I guess we just talking now, right? So we on a petty couch. So, but it's like, I see the impact I have in real life, and then when I come on here, I don't feel like I got that same impact. So that make me want to focus more on what I'm doing in real life. Uh, so I have to find a way to balance that to still do it on here, And I figured just being more concise with the information. So if I make an upload, I can upload it and premiere it, and then after a couple days, a couple uploads, I can do a live. If anybody got questions, we can talk about it. But just doing 2 3 hour lives talking about a subject, um, I don't feel I have the same impact on here than I have in real life. So that's what I'm gonna focus on. Doing uploads, but over here, just talking about everyday stuff. Look, man, I just got back into wrestling, the little storyline. I finally accepted that it's fake, right? I was pissed when I found out. That was like finding out wrestling was fake was worse than finding out Santa Claus was fake for me. For me, like that broke my heart. Like, what you mean it's fake? Yeah, and I just think I can have a bigger impact. And I think I can actually reach more people, by doing uploads. I think I can actually reach more people by doing uploads. So um, I'm gonna, learn that, play with that a little bit more. I'm doing the recordings and then I'm doing the imagery to it. But I'm gonna be going once I get my studio set up. I'm gonna be going, coming on camera. The only reason I ain't doing it now because I'm in my kitchen. So I'm not about to. I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable going live in the kitchen. I want to. So anyway, the lighting ain't right and all that. But once I get my office set up, I'm gonna start going live with the camera on. When I get the studio set up, that I'm gonna be more relaxed, like chilling on the couch and stuff. But my office is my office. But I'm gonna start going live there. But yeah, man, I'm yeah, what you call it? Won the women's championship tonight. I can't wait till Rhea come back. They go smash her, Becky Lynch. But Becky Lynch just came back. They doing Nia Jax so wrong. And she from that Samoan family. She from the Rock, lineage. Nia Jax. I thought she was gonna win the championship tonight. Yeah, I mean, I don't really. Um, but that's what people want. People want to see you, man. So you got to get the people. If you want the people attention, you got to get it. So um, a lot of people, make faceless and blow up. I just think if I come on camera, I think it'll just be better for my brand. Because I mean, yeah, Becky Lynch won the belt tonight. Yeah, Becky Lynch got the belt. Yeah, Becky Lynch got the belt. But during football season, bro, I'm gonna get my dad on here. I'm gonna get my dad on here. I still got to interview my cousin. He just went back to the Buccaneers. Jordan Whitehead. I don't even know what number he got. He played for the Jets last year, but the year Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl, he played on that team. And if you remember when they played Green Bay before they got to the Super Bowl, that dude who hit Aaron, what's the not Aaron Rodgers, the running back, and made him fumble. That was my cousin. He a little beast, man. But the crazy thing, I got three family members that won Super Bowls with Tom Brady. Yeah, bro. Nia Jackson's like Andre, bro. Man, the way I was like, she went up to, she dragged both of them. She had both of them down. She dragged them to the corner and was trying to do her move on them. But she went to the top rope and they pushed her over. I knew that was about to happen. As soon as she drug them over, I'm like, you should have just rolled them out. Just start throwing them out. Yeah, man. So what you like? Even like so like with Monday Night Raw, I don't know if Jay Uso can carry the championship for Monday Night Raw. Aaron Jones on the Packers, yeah. Jordan smacked Aaron Jones. Yeah, he smacked him, made him fumble. Yeah, that's my dad got a twin sister, and that's his twin sister daughter. I mean son. But my dad's twin sister son. And then Ty Law is my mom's first cousin, so that's what my second cousin. And then Darrell Rivas is my his he from marriage though. That's my cousin through marriage. That's like my third cousin through marriage, but we all grew up in the same small town, so I mean family is family. Yeah, but all three of them won Super Bowls with Tom Brady. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with Cargill, whatever her name is. I can't wait to see what they gonna do. But I mean, they just showed her. She remind me of Goldberg right now. You remember when Goldberg came in? He was just like doing the minimum to destroy people. He just looked like some unstoppable force. Like when Kane first came, that's I think they go play her. But then I think Bianca is gonna get her through experience. I think that's what's gonna happen. Like when she finally get her big break, I think the first person to go give her an L is Bianca. She gonna do it through experience. What that's gonna be like the storyline. Yeah, for a second, but I don't think he can carry it. I don't think he can carry it. He's just. I mean, he more hype than dynamic to me. I mean, he more hype. He like his that Samoan splash. Like he got to come up with something else. I mean, he got the super kick. He do the spear, but he need to come up with something more dynamic than a Samoan splash. I don't think it should be an aerial move. He need like a takedown move. I mean, the super kick. I mean, it's just you need something more dynamic. Like the Cody cutter is like, and then man, like you need something like that, like something dynamic. With Charlotte Flair, yeah, yeah. I think one of them either Bianca, one of them is about to go to Raw. They can't have Bianca and Jay and Naomi on the same roster. So one of them gonna have to go to Raw, and I think Bianca and a Rhea Ripley rivalry will be awesome. I think that rivalry would be awesome. Send Becky Lynch over to uh well no, leave Becky Lynch over there. But yeah, yeah, he'd be dope then. He just needs something. It's just I mean that like all that stuff. I mean it's just not it. That's just not it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think, and Bianca can carry Raw. Her and Rhea, when Rhea come back, that'd be a dog ass rivalry. Her and Rhea Ripley, that'd be a dog ass rivalry. And let Jade take over SmackDown. I don't know. I don't know which one is more popular now. It seems like SmackDown is more popular than Raw. I don't know. Um, it seemed like that's how they playing it, like SmackDown. Because I'm looking like Damian Priest. That was crazy. That was crazy. I guess that was the perfect time. They just don't want Drew McIntyre to have the belt. I guess. I guess they just don't want Drew to have the belt. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be interesting because the other Fatu boy about to come. I'm going to see, like, is I just want. I'm interested to see. Jimmy might. I mean, Jay might go back to. It's just me, Oos. It's just me, Oos. Yeah, I can see. I can see Jay Uso having the belt, but it's just like it's. I don't know. I just need some more. I need to see some more out of him. Um, that was what's his name, son? Um, I'm talking about Jacob Fatu. Jacob came. Jacob Fatu got signed. I just don't think he made his appearance. The dude who was with um Solo, that's not. Yeah, that's Haku's son. That's Haku's son. The one who was with Solo. I'm talking about Jacob though. Jacob and what's his name? Zillo, or something like that. Is they cousins though. But you got Haku's son. But I'm talking about what's the other dude name? Um, Umaga's kids. Them the Fatus. Umaga's kids is the Fatus. Jacob Fatu's Umaga's son. You know, Rikishi brother. Man, that's crazy, man. The bloodline. Yeah, it's the other brother too. I'm following him on YouTube. He dope. The other brother dope too. Man, what is the other brother name? Zilla. Yeah, Zilla Fatu. That's Umaga's son. He do that Simone Spike too. Shay too. What up, though? Shay, I'm gonna have to get you up here on some of these days, cause Shay, you be watching those. I mean, you be doing those news stories, and I ain't gonna really cover it from regular perspective. I'm gonna cover it from petty vision. So I'm gonna talk about the behavior and laugh at that. But I'm gonna definitely have to get you up here one day, Shay. 11 p.m. Yeah, it's 2 p.m. I'm about to get my butt off, but yeah, that's my other channel. So I'm gonna be going live over here talking about, just news, just life, news, sports, everything. So, man, did y'all hear that Quavo diss to Chris Brown? He said he said that boy auntie got snatched up because he ain't pay. I'm looking like, hold on, man, y'all wild, man. Y'all telling people personal business. Ain't nobody know none of that. Ain't nobody know Chris Brown auntie got snatched up. Like, man, that's crazy. Dee Dee, Dee Dee, Dee Dee, Dee Dee, Dee Dee, Dee Dee, Dee Dee. What up, Dee Dee? Yeah, definitely. Hey, if you got an IG, because when we go vertical live, um, I don't think you can hit the link. I'm gonna try to put the link in the chat now. Tell me if you can hit it. But I know they ain't fixed that yet. But um, yeah, I definitely send it. I know you can type it in, but that might be annoying. Just chilling, Diddy. Yeah, that's all I'm doing is chilling. That's all I'm doing. I just wanted to fire this up because we're gonna be going live over here more. Um, I'm gonna be doing more uploads on the other channel. I'll probably go live like once a week because if anybody got any questions, then about the content, then I can answer it then. But other than that, I think I just want to do uploads over there and work with the shorts. And over here, um, we can have conversations about different things that's relating to life. You can't hit it. See, that's what I was thinking. Like I know, like if you're on a desktop, I think you can. But other than that, I think you got to type. I think that's what Riaz do. Riaz will type it in. Like I'm coming up. Riaz don't be playing. Shout out to Mr. Handdrop himself, man. That's my little young boy, man. That's my dog. I like Riaz. Riaz just crazy. Riaz is like a honey badger that don't know he a honey badger. Wait till you realize he a honey badger. But yeah, so we just go talk about different things like that. It's just crazy. Like, so who was I listening to? I can't not remember. I hate not giving people the credit, but I was listening to somebody, and it was like the rap industry is following what Cat Williams did. They said that's how. Um, he's Boom from the Lion King. Yeah, Uh, they said the rap industry is following what Cat Williams did, like with the beef, with the comedian beef, to give the industry a shock or a joke. And now, I mean, you hear the Drake just went crazy. Drake went crazy. Kendrick went crazy. Now you got Rick Ross going nuts. Then you got Chris Brown and Quavo going nuts. Then Eminem said, "All y'all little twerps, all y'all twerps to me." That's what Eminem said. He said the more interesting question: who had the second best verse on Forever? And if you look on that record, you got Kanye, Lil Wayne, and Drake. Eminem like, so who had the second best verse? We know who had the first. Eminem like, y'all don't want this smoke. Don't say one and two without saying M. Y'all talk about two, three, and four. Don't say nothing about number one. That's what Eminem basically told him. Don't say nothing about number one, little twerps. He ain't even get ignorant. He just called them twerps, bro. You know how disrespectful that is? And then commenced to going in on Benzino. And then you got Lil Wayne, man. So yeah, that's gonna be dope. And hey, man, did y'all see Little Uzi Vert? What was that on, man? Look, he looked like my man off the Fifth Element with fingernail polish. What's with the and then the basketball player? Who was I watching? I've been watching some new people. I don't even know who they are. I don't even know if I sub to the channel, but I just been scrolling, and they was talking about. They was showing the dude from Duke painting his fingernail. They was showing Lil Uzi Vert with thing like all these dudes. It's like men who got fingernail polish contracts, endorsements. Men, like come on now, man. Y'all gotta take everything the ladies got. Y'all done took their purse. Y'all done took their tight pants. Y'all done took they spaghetti top. Now y'all taking the nail polish, bro. Y'all taking the nail polish endorsements. Like y'all dudes weak, man. You can't go get a shoe endorsement, so you go get a nail polish endorsement. Like that's crazy, bro. Yeah, just I mean, yeah, I don't really think. I think it's all on wax. I think it's all entertainment. Like I think I ain't gonna say it's planned out like they was sitting around talking about it, but they know what's up. They seen what, like my man said. He made a good point. Like beef sells, controversy sells. That's what people want. You know, we live in a gladiator society where drama sells. That's what people want. People don't want reality. People don't want truth. People don't want facts. People want drama. That's what people want. So I mean, as an entertainer, that's what they go give them. That's like when this dude was breaking down Young Thug. Like I used to be like, man, why is Thug running around with dresses and stuff? Man, Young Thug said his girl brought him his son because his son painted his fingernails. And Young Thug was like, don't paint your fingernails. Why did you paint your fingernails? He said, because I seen you do it, daddy. He said, I never did it again. He said he was doing that because he said once he stopped doing all that stuff, it slowed his career down. That's what Young Thug said. Once he stopped putting on the dresses and all the dressing like a girl and when he stopped doing all that, it slowed his career down. But he basically told you he did it for the money. But once he seen the impact it had on his own kid, he was like, "Nah, I'm done." And then the radio host, the big boy, asked him, "Well, what about our kids?" He said, "Well, if they trying to be like me, be like me. I'm not doing it no more, so you don't do it." So that's all I can do. He said, I mean, I can't take it back. I did it. But Thug said that, Young Thug, because I used to be like, man, I can't take this dude serious, man. I would look, man, I'm just being real. I was raised around some real gangsters, like some historical gangsters. Like, nah, man, I can't. Well, they didn't get the gangsters I was around, they was in pinstripe suits. They wasn't running around sagging their pants, especially wearing dresses and bell bottoms and stuff. No, they wasn't doing none of that. They was real gangster. That's what I grew up seeing. So seeing like this day and age, like I can't take that serious. Can you imagine somebody holding a Draco with fingernail polish on their nail? I'd probably laugh and get shot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would. I'm like, oh man, shit. You go shoot me, you might chip a nail, and then they might pop me. But it is what it is, right? I'm gonna laugh. I'm not gonna take that serious. I'm not. I promise you, I won't. I see somebody walking up with some unicorn house shoes. You see, like man, these dudes, wow, man. Like these, like look, man. A woman is a woman. You can't look better than the original. I'm just being real. Same thing for women. You can't look better than the dude. You're not gonna look more masculine than a guy. It's just not gonna happen. You can use all look when the makeup come off. You go get plastic surgery. You can do all that. But at the end of the day, a woman is always gonna be a woman. You can't outdo the original. You just won't be able to do it. A woman going into a man, you're not gonna be stronger than me. You don't have the fast twitch muscles. We're built different. Same thing for a man transitions to a woman. You built different. I don't care if you prettier or someone say, "Oh, you're prettier than this woman." You're still not that woman. You're still not as more as a woman than she is. But people be trying. They be trying. Hey, I'm just being a little petty right now, but I'm being factual. Anything, look. If I hurt somebody's feelings, that's on you because I'm the truth is the truth. I'm not saying nothing degrading. I'm just telling the God honest truth. You can't be more than what something is. If you're turning into it, you just can't. That's just the reality. Any way it go, if a man transitions to a woman, you have to act like a woman. Keyword is act. If a woman transitions to a man, you have to act like a man. Keyword is act. No matter what it is, you're acting. You're imitating. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Yeah, but some people, they feel disrespected by the truth. I don't see the truth is the truth. I don't see it as disrespectful. I see, oh man, this society, boy, they done twist and bend everything. The real is fake and the fake is real. But yeah, I don't even know how I got to that point, but I just wanted to say that. Oh, I got to that point because scrolling through these live streams, you see some wild stuff, man. You see some really wild stuff. Like growing up, we were taught to respect women. Like the way men come at women and the way women come at men, I'd be like, dang, like the women aggressive and the men seem emotional, right? The men like I don't feel that threatened by a woman. Even if she cuss me out, like what's she gonna do? Like what's she like? Nah, I'm straight. Unless you like a Nia Jax, oh, we scrapping. Man, look, it was I think I told this story before, but I don't think you was around, Gary. Look, I don't put my hands on females. But when I worked at the hospital, I told this one female, like, man, if you push me or if you hit me in my back, like she said she pushed me. I'm a dark brother. Man, when her hand is bigger than mine. When her hand hit my back, bro, I flew. This lady is like 6'5", a good 300 something pounds. I told her, I said, if you hit me or put your hands on me again, I'm gonna fight you like you Superman. Like I ain't playing with you. We gonna be fighting for real. I'm gonna give you everything I got. You too goddamn big to be hitting me. You too big to be doing that. If you can pick me up, nah, bruh. Nah. If you can pick me up, we can fight. That's just how I feel. I don't care if you man, woman, or child. If you can pick me up and put me over your shoulder, no, we can throw down. We go fight. I got look, you ain't about to pick me up and put me over your shoulders and I ain't gonna fight for my life. I don't know what's gonna happen. Ain't nobody ever go manhandle me. I'm straight. Nope. Look, bro, she was big. She was big, bro. She was like, ho, ho, ho. Boom. I'm like, oh shit. What the hell? And I was a good 235 and I was solid. I was working out and stuff. But when her hand came down and I didn't see it because my back was turned. And I was talking to somebody else and told a joke, and she laughed and said, "Boom!" I'm like, "Oh, bro!" I went flying down the damn hallway. I took like 3 steps, but I'm over exaggerating. But you too damn big, lady. No, you can do bodily harm to me. We're fighting. I have to defend myself against you. No, you can't put your hands on me like that. No, no, no. I will have Napoleon complex so quick, and I'm 6 foot. I know a lot of people taller than me, but that lady can pick me up. I ain't playing, bro. I'm straight. It shouldn't be added nor subtracted from the vessel of the soul of the spirit. Brother, look, I'm working on this show on how to well it's not a show, it's gonna be an upload, but how to identify a narcissist, right? So I'm working on that show and I'm going through the information and I'm looking at it and I'm like, if people truly took the time to understand things, um, we wouldn't have all these problems. because from the description, it's so many people, especially, it's gonna be different from in life than on this internet. Because in life, you might not be around all these different personalities. But on the internet, like you said, we can scroll up and see all different types of personality. So you have access to more people. So you will see different things that you wouldn't normally see. Um, the majority of the people who I'm around, I will honestly say they probably convert narcissists. It's probably a lot of convert narcissists, but the grandioso narcissists, very few. Um, the aggressive, because it's different levels of narcissism, right? I think I did the last narcissistic show I did. I was talking about the different levels of, it. But so like the diagnosis, like to how like a licensed psychiatrist will diagnose is interesting because observing a lot of the behavior, is you will most commonly see in today's society people deflecting, and the way they deflect is by shining a light on someone else. So by pointing things out in other people, um, by pointing it out, people won't identify the person pointing it out with what they pointed out, if that makes sense. So a lot of times people deflect. They point out things that's within them that they see in other people. And that's that the long as they point it out, and the light ain't on them, people don't see it in them. But understanding um the diagnosis, right? How it's diagnosed. I think I hope that will help people identify things in themselves and in other people. I gotta go get that the newest, the DSM. Um, yeah, the DSM-5. I gotta go get that one or order it. Probably like 500, 400. Usually like 3 or 400. But I got the DSM-5 is the newest psychology. I read them, bro. I'm a nerd. My mom had the first and second edition. I read those. They update them every year. So, I mean, not every year, what, like 15 years, they update them. So, it's interesting to see what's updated. But I've been looking at that manual since I was 11 years old. I've been reading that manual. So it's like an updated version, like, waiting for a TV show to come back on. Why is it so hard to examine ourselves? I think that's because most people can't accept, they don't want to admit that they have darkness in them. They don't want to admit their flaws. They don't want to, I don't think they can accept it. Like once I learned to accept, I got over that. That's why I say I do a self reflection every night. Is a desire. You got to have a desire to be better. And I think when you have that desire, you realize that there's always work to do, and you're willing to put that work in. And when opportunities arise, you take those opportunities to see how far you came and how far you got to go. You know, I tried to give people tools, bro. I promise you I did. I gave them the pressure cooker, step back. When you feel that emotion, instead of just lashing out and saying what you want to say right then and there, take a step back, take a deep breath, release some of the tension, the energy. Sometimes you may have to take time. I'm to the point now when I feel it, I can take a breath and then I can articulate myself. Most times, when I can't do it, it's times that I ended the live. Like, okay, look, I can't take this. I'm gonna snap, and I ended it. But I was conscious enough to do everything to not backslide, to not go back, to not allow the situation to affect me in a way that I will regret later. So I will end the live. It's different online. It's easy because all they had to do is turn it off, disengage, bam, and But people don't even do that. They don't realize that. Like all you have to do is disengage. A lot of people already think they got it all. Somebody told me like, "Oh, you arrogant. You think you know it all." I don't think that at all. I know I don't. I know I don't know. I don't probably know 3%, 2%. One, I probably only know 0.5%. I don't think that. I don't even know if I know is what I know is right. Is right for me, but it might not correlate for other people. But then I even understand that aspect. I have a high level of understanding. I overstand in certain subjects, but generally I say I have a high level of understanding. But there's still two more levels up. So even in that aspect, people they just don't take the time to identify themselves. They don't take the time to learn themselves. So if you can't take the time to learn yourself or identify yourself, you're not gonna take the time to redefine yourself. And people don't do that. People feel like they got it, like they know it. And where they at now, that's why people stay stagnant. People are closed minded. They just know what they know. I'm always interested in new information, another perspective. But yeah, that's like that's how you expand consciousness too. Absorb the information and articulate it in your perspective. Even if you say the same thing as me, it's gonna sound different. It's gonna be different. You got your own unique way of perceiving life. I got my own unique way. So we can say the same thing, it's just gonna sound different. And what I say might resonate with a group of people, what you say might resonate with another group of people. But guess what? Together we can reach more people. That's what like people are so weird to me, man. I hear people say, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want this. Then you give it to them and they don't know what to do with it. They don't even know what it is. Most people ask for stuff, they get it, but it don't come in the package that they think is supposed to come in, so they don't even open it. Then somebody else open it and start enjoying it, then they get jealous. Well, it was mine first. Yeah, but you didn't open it. You just threw it out. I got this out the trash. Now I'm using it. Now you want it back because you see what's in the box. No, it's okay. It's mine now. That's how it be, man. It be just like that. Just like that. The things you desire the most don't come in the package that you desire. It don't come in a package that you imagine. So sometimes people don't even open it. And then they see somebody else enjoying it and now they want it. Like it don't work like that. Will always be different. Yeah. And then realize it won't alone. Yeah. And that's what once I understood the concept of duality, right? Because like people like think of it like people like who get spiritual, they tell you to go within, right? Like even Buddhism teaches you to defer the outside world. Focus on the inside. You are the spirit. But what people fail to realize is we're here for a reason. So it's not about neglecting the outside, is finding balance and harmony from the inside to the outside. No, you come here to experience, to expand consciousness. That's what we come here for, to expand creation. That's what we have been doing. If you just look at, that's why we have all these different advancements in civilization. We came here to be fruitful. So neglecting the outside world, you defeating the purpose of you being here. So you have to find balance. That's why my philosophy is allow the inside to create the outside instead of allowing the outside to define your inside. Use your inside to define your outside. If you can find peace within yourself, you're going to find peace outside yourself. If you can find balance within, you're going to find balance outside yourself. That's what that's saying. So within, so without. As so above, so below. There's a reason above is first and below is second. You descend. As so within, so without. There's a reason within is first. You have the inside define the outside. But too many times we have the outside defining the inside. And that's why people all messed up and scrambled up now. Oh man. Yeah, I can rock with that. But this is my only thing. Like I'm on petty vision right now. So I'm gonna just be factual, you know. Um this is my whole thing about religion. Once you see um when people create things, like if you make something, right? You make it for you and your people. Right? So taking someone else's religion is a reason why it don't work. But when you realize that it comes from something much older, something that they took and they had to redefine it to make it work for them, then you realize like just go to the older version. And then you realize like, hold on, this is my shit. This is my shit right here. This is what resonates with me. I understand why people catch the Holy Ghost because it's within you. And when you reach certain frequencies, you can manifest it outside you. Ain't that what we do anyway? That's what we naturally do. Our inside, our emotions, our thoughts manifest outside ourselves. So if it's something powerful in me and a vibration triggers it, if communicating with people, if a certain emotion or energy triggers it and it comes out of me, then it was always in me. So when people go to church, the Holy Ghost don't get into you. It comes out of you. It's not coming into you. It's something that's activated within you. That's why you feel it. And it comes out of you. That's your expressions. That's what happens when you're in church. But they done tricked you. They done told you it's something outside you coming into you. That's how they get you to accept God is outside you. That's that whole concept. God, no, it's in you. That's why when you have a deep desire, things come true and you get that feeling that God made a way because that's true. But it's not outside of you, it's inside. They don't want you to know it's inside because it's a group of people, it's not inside of them. They have to get you to participate and give that energy away so they can have those experiences. And that's what most people do by worshiping something outside themselves. You're giving that energy away. I should have did this on a word. but I can be petty over here. But that's what you're doing. You're giving that energy away. And that was the trick. That was the trick. They took something that you was familiar with, something that you could resonate with on a low frequency, and used it to get you to extract the energy from out of you so they can harness it, so they can use it, so they can have the experiences that you have, and you giving that away. Versus you going within, strengthening that tie, that bond with the creator. You developing that connection. You don't need no middleman. Don't need no middleman. Because the creator will express itself to everyone in a unique way. All of us have, just like our fingerprint, all of us have a divine spark, but it's unique to us. Just like when Tay talking about the vibration or the frequency that we born on with the numbers, with the different personality, is the reason a lot of that stuff resonate with us. We align with a lot of that stuff. They want you to think that's witchcraft, but they use it. They use it on different levels. They use it, but they don't want you to use it because it's your and by it being yours, by you naturally resonating with it, you can use it on a higher level. No, they don't want that. Oh, Tay want me to do it. I'm working on that show too. I'm gonna explain how God is consciousness, how Jesus is our emotion, and how the soul and the spirit are different. I'm gonna break that down. Tay want me to do a show on that. So I'm just writing the script now. I'm not gonna do that live. I'm gonna do that as an upload. But yeah, even think about that. If you really look at the Bible, right? You look at the Old Testament. Why am I over here talking about this? But if you if you look at the Old Testament, you will see that God was more associated to the way we think. And then Jesus had to come because um, we needed compassion, we needed empathy. We needed guidance with the way we thought. We needed a heart. That's why when you see all these pictures of Jesus, he got the flaming heart. That's really the Rosicrucians. I know somebody go hear it. Like, that's the symbol of the Rosicrucians. Yes, it is. I know. But I'm saying the depiction. Jesus was always the empathetic one, the emotional one, the feeling one, to turn the other cheek. God was an eye for an eye. If you do something bad to me, then something bad need to happen to you. That was only right. God was more logical. There's consequences and repercussions to everything. If it's war, then it's war. If it's up, then it's up. That's how God was. But Jesus came and kind of like, hey, look, y'all, we need to be more compassionate. We need to be more humane. So Jesus was like the emotional factor. All of it is metaphysics. Because that associates to the Ka and the Ba. If you look up the ancient Egyptian understanding of the Ka and the Ba, well, not the Egyptian, you have to look at the Kemetic. Because when you say Egyptian, that's still a Greek word. So they understood things a little different from the original people who created it. So they looked at it different. So yeah, we all need sis grind hard. Sis put in work. We all need to vacate. Like even people who work jobs take vacation. You just need to wind down sometimes. I need to, so I probably won't be on here tomorrow, but I'll be on here the day after. I'm gonna come on my birthday morning. But yeah, I just wanted to come over here. Hey, I got a new intro too. Y'all want to see that? I got a new intro for the main channel too. Tell me what you think about this, Gary.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. God.
Yeah, I got tired of seeing the same old thing, so I had to do something else. I'm getting my mojo back, my creative spirit, So I'm playing with the intros and stuff. Oh, Commander is the shiznit. Commander is the shiznit. I wonder if I got her modded over here. But yeah, yeah, I ain't gonna stay up too long. Bro, I would have brought you up here if I knew you was sitting back chilling. I would have definitely brought you up here. We could have rapped. But yeah, bro, we gonna talk about sports over here, especially during football season. We definitely talking sports. I might talk about the playoffs, the fights. It's a way. When I get, I think if I hook, I think I if I go down, yeah, I think if I yeah, I'm gonna try to do something special so we can do live fight commentary. I love combat sports, you know. Yeah, yeah. You take a step back. I take a step. The realest one is in the building. What up, my ninja? My ninja, my ninja. Yeah, we over here at Petty. We gonna be on Petty Vision for a minute, bro. We gonna be over here more. I'm gonna start doing uploads. I was talking to you about that. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on more upload. I'm digging the story time, bro. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Realist with them story times, man. Gary, he be cooking, bro. That planet, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Over here, Realist, we can just come over here, chill, and talk about. Because, bro, I almost got, bro. Look, that plenty of fish. I ain't gonna get, to a long story, but bro, I was on that, and this girl was sending me these pics, and I'm like, shit, where you at? And it's like, you know how like you might have a city and then a county. So she told me the county. I'm thinking it's the city. So I'm like, it's 15 minutes away. She sent me the address. It was like 2 hours away. And then when I was like, I ain't coming, she was like, what you mean you ain't coming? I'm like, nah, I ain't about to drive 2 hours to see nobody. I don't even know you like that. Right. And then I heard a dude in the back was like, oh, so he ain't coming now? So you done fucked it up. And I'm looking like, hold on, bro. Like, what you mean? I'm like, hold on, bro. They was trying to set me up. I'm like, I never went on that app again, bro. I heard a dude in the background like, what you mean he ain't coming? You done fucked it up. And I'm like, hold on, what? Like, nah, bro. Like, man, I was telling people, like, man, y'all better leave that alone. You don't even know. And then that's when I realized I didn't know about no catfishing back then because I ain't never did nothing like that. I ain't never went on no dating site. Why did I went on there because it popped up as an advertisement on Facebook, I think. It popped up, it was an advertisement on something and I downloaded it. And I thought it was like a not a game, but like a social media site. But I'm like, oh, this is a dating app. Like when you start doing the profile, I'm like, oh, this is a dating app. And then it was like, but I did before that happened. I met this one girl. She seemed she was cool. She was a social worker, right? She had just, and I'm like, she went to the University of Michigan, Michigan State for social work, and I'm like, damn, you paid all that money for 4 months, but anyway, um, My dad at the time, he ran a rehab center and they was looking for a social worker. So when I met her, we sitting down eating, and when she ordered, I told her like I'm allergic to shellfish. So as she was ordering, I went to the car and I popped some Benadryl, right? I popped two Benadryl because I'm like, I can't even really smell this because I have a reaction. So I'm like, I ain't about to mess up the date. So I pop the Benadryl, I go back in there. So I'm a little like after 30 minutes, bro, I'm a little tipsy, right? I'm not like messed up, but I'm like I'm feeling it. Like I'm super relaxed. So we chilling, then we go to the comedy show. And well, like when I say I had a couple drinks, I'm off the Benadryl. So like when I'm saying I'm super relaxed, like I feel her hand on my leg, but I'm not even paying attention, right? So we chilling, and the comedy show ended. I walked her back to her car. She was trying to kiss me, and I'm like, "Hold on, bro, you ate that shrimp. You trying to kill me?" She was like, "Well, you took Benadryl." I'm like, "Nah, you got to brush your teeth." And she was like, "You serious?" I'm like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, come back to my crib." I'm like, "Nah." I'm like, "I'm messed up. I got to go to the crib. Like, I don't even want to drive." So I end up going back to the crib, right? So like 2 days later, we go out again, and then when we go out, we went to the movies. And we chilling, we having a good time. We went to the movies, went out to eat. And then she tried to kiss me again. I'm like, nah, like you cool, but like let me get to know you. And she was like, "Is you gay?" And I'm like, nah, that shit just weird. Like I ain't never had no woman. I'm not a little dude. And I ain't never had no woman being like super aggressive. Like, and I'm looking like, nah, this shit weird, bro. Like you seem desperate. I don't like desperate women. Like I don't deal with desperate women at all. Like she just felt desperate. Right? I'm looking like, man, she was highly educated and everything. She was cool. And then I just started avoiding her. But she was cool, but those was the two interactions I had on that. Yeah, but yeah, I ain't doing them date nights. Well, I ain't doing nothing now, but yeah, I tell people be cautious of them dating apps because I mean, you might as well find love on YouTube. You might as well find love on here because them dating apps, boy, like these people weird, man. These people are weird. You go run into baby Marilyn Manson. I ain't been back since, man. Man, then I was thinking of that story time you told um, when the dudes when y'all ran out the house. Bro, I remember I was in the midst of getting some and old girl stepdad came in the house. I'm looking like, I thought this was your house. She was like, it is. It's my mama house too. And I'm like, who house is it? She like, you gotta go. And I'm like, hold on, man. And before I can get my pants, bro, this big ass pit bull, like, dude, open the door and let the dog go. So I jumped up and I'm falling over the bed, jumping over the bed, dog running around the bed. I jumped to the other. I'm going from one side to the other. So I did that like 3 times and then I ran out the door, grabbed my pants, ran out the door. Bro, my wallet fell out, left my hat, my jacket, my shoes. Oh, man. I had to cancel my credit card. They went on a shopping spree. I had to drive home. Well, I had some shorts, but I had to pull up at a gas station to get into my trunk to get my hooping shorts. And I ain't have no clothes on, bro. So it's like I'm trying to cover myself to get in the trunk. I'm butt naked, man. Yeah. So never did that again. Never went over no female house. I'm straight. Like once I experience something, I don't need to experience it again. I mean, when I was young, like in high school, you hide in closets. But nothing like that, bro. This girl was 25. I'm like, I'm thinking it's her crib, bro. Nope. She living with her mom and her stepdad. I'm in his house. Oh no, you don't do that. You don't go in another man's house. If I knew that, I wouldn't have went. I'm straight. Like I'm straight. Gary, man, I got so many stories, bro. I was one of them kids who just did everything, bro. I done did so much stupid things in my life. I did so many stupid things, man. And by the grace of the creator, everything is designed for a reason, right? By the grace of the creator. But bro, I can write probably a couple novels. Like just stupid stuff, man. And like I thought it was normal. Because everybody around me, I know people who did stupider stuff than me. Like my one boy, bro, he looked at like Martin when Tommy Hearns beat him up. He got caught. He was messed. Look, man, I told this story. We went to this party, right? I met some chicks there, and they lived out in Ypsilanti. So we was downtown Detroit. So this is like 45 minutes away from where we at. This probably an hour away from where we live. Probably hour 15 minutes. So after that, they was like, come through. So we go through and we went 2 cars deep. It was 6 of us, but it was 2 cars deep. And while I'm there, I'm like, man, something don't feel right. I just had this feeling like, man, this ain't right. And old girl boyfriend called. And then I hear my boy arguing with him. So I go in the kitchen. He was like, oh, come through, this, that, that. I ain't scared. And I'm looking like, man, I'm getting the hell out of here because I already felt like something wasn't right. So I leave, right? Me and my one homeboy leave. So now it's 4 of them there. Man, we got a call about 2 o'clock in the morning because he stayed on the west side, but he left his keys in the other car. So I was like, well, because my boy who drove actually stayed around like 2 blocks away from me. So he stayed around the corner. So I'm like, we'll just get the keys tomorrow. You can stay the night over my crib. So we go back to my spot. And about 3 o'clock in the morning, I ain't answering my phone. He answered the phone. He knocking on my bedroom door like, "Hey, I ain't gonna say my man's name, but he was like, they taking, I say K to the hospital." I'm like, "What happened?" They was like, "Man, he got pistol whipped." And I'm like, "What?" Man, I got the phone, and it was like, man, probably about 10 minutes after y'all left, it was like 5 cars pulled up, bro. It was probably about 20 dudes. Man, they made us all sit in the kitchen. I mean, they made us all sit in the living room. They took K back to the bedroom and they pistol whipped him. And they told us if any of us move, they gonna shoot us. And I'm looking like, I told y'all, let's go, bro. Like y'all lucky y'all alive. Like he was fucked up, bro. I was like, damn. I was like, man, he was fucked up. He was like, man, why you leave? He was mad at me, like, why I leave so I wouldn't look like you. I'm stupid, man. I be thinking I can just take on the world. I would have seen 20 people like, look, I get 10, y'all get 10. Let's go. That's what I when I was younger, I was stupid. And then I had some shit on me and I had something in the trunk. So I would have thought I was Rambo or something. Like, nah, bro. I did the right thing by leaving. Because either I would have been in the bag or I would have been in the cell. Something would have happened. Something would have happened. So no, I'm straight. I had to leave. But like when that's one thing, my intuition always been on point. And I always followed it. Like when I felt negative feelings, I just left. Like, nah, man, this don't feel right. Always been like that. It don't feel right. I'm straight. But that night, yeah, that probably saved my life. But yeah, he came out looking like Tommy Hearn. I mean, like Martin when Tommy Hearns got to him, face all swole. I'm looking like I didn't even know your face can swell like that. It looked like you was French kissing a beehive or something, bro. Like they did that with, like, damn, knocked a couple of his teeth out. I'm like, hey, he put the whooping on you. You lucky. I mean, there's so many lessons to learn. It's like you don't like when you live in that type of lifestyle too. You can't really go too far from your safe zone. Because you get caught out there, then you out there, you caught. Can't nobody get to you. You can't get back to nobody. You just stuck like Chuck. And I learned that. Like you can't just do that. You out of your realm. Yeah, we 6 deep, but it's y'all talk about 20 people rolled up. Nah, bro, this they hood, this they hood. So you don't want somebody else tear like when you like that, you can't do all that. You can't do all that. It's like when I was living in the hood, bro. It was like it was certain areas I just couldn't go. I just didn't go. And like family would come up here to visit, like let's go. Like no, we can't go over there. I can't go over there. You can. They see me over there. It's gonna be nah. That's they hood too. Nah, I'm straight. Like I be hearing people talk. You know, um, I don't know. I just grew up different. The way I grew up, did nobody care about kids or old women or nothing like that. They get you when they get you. They will get your mama and your daddy to get you to come out. You do something and go and hide, and they coming after your people, and they catch you at a funeral. That was the mentality. So if you did something, you had to own up to it, or you go get people you love, innocent people hurt. It wasn't no don't mess with innocent people. No, if you did something, we gonna hurt you one way or another. That was just how it was, and it's probably different in different places. But like in the D, like when I be hearing people talk, like that be to me, it'd be like I seen stuff like that on movies, but not in reality. Like nah, it's always been vicious out here. It always been grimy. It wasn't. I done known people go get people kids because they done stole some money. Now they holding your kid, and they gave you an option, either you or your kid. Somebody got to go. I done seen people dip off and go out of state when given those ultimatums. Man, it's always been vicious. That's why I say like every move have to be calculated. That's how I came up. Like everything I do had to be calculated because if it wasn't, one false move is a wrap. You say the wrong thing to the wrong person at the wrong time, it's a wrap. I remember walking in a bar. I think I told this story, and I was inching like the bar was tight. It was packed, and it's like you had to like squeeze past people. People standing against the wall. People sitting on the bar, and I had stepped over this dude's shoes, right? Purposely, like I'm stepping over him, not trying to. And next thing I heard, my boom, like a dude. I don't know if he was two people behind me. I know I was close enough to the shot that my ears was ringing for like 2 days. That's how close I was. So I had to be like, it had to be the person right behind me or the person right behind the person behind me. But whoever that was stepped on that dude's shoe who I stepped over. But once that gunshot rang out, we crawling. We trying to get to the back. Like we don't. I know it's behind me, and I'm not trying to look. I'm just trying to move because I don't know if it's some more coming. It's always been like that in the D. I mean, since I moved here in the '90s, I moved here in '93. My second week living here, we found the mailman. He got tatted up. They lit him up and left him in the mail truck, left him in the alley. And we kids waking up in the morning on a Saturday morning, and we used to always go to the alley because I had a BB gun. We'd go to the alley because people throw like beer bottles back there, so we'd go grab some beer bottles, take them over to the field, and we'd shoot the beer bottles with the BB gun. And when we went behind the garage, because our neighbors used to party all the time, so we'd go behind the garage in the alley. It'd be a bunch of bottles. But this day we went back there. It was a mail truck, and I walk up to the truck, and at first I thought he was sleeping, and my cousin was like, "Oh, he's shot," and I looked like, "Oh shit," he was gone. He was gone. I don't know how long he was sitting there. I remember going in the house, and my cousin was like, "Shut up, don't say nothing." He was like, "Don't say nothing, just act like you ain't see it." My cousin was older than me too. He was like 19, I think, 20, 19, 20. I'm like 9 years old, 10 years old, I think. And no, I had to be 10 years old. He was like, well, Troy had to be like 20, 22. He had to be like 22. So he was like, don't say nothing. So we started playing Street Fighter. I ain't think nothing of it, you know. And then we heard the sirens and stuff. We seen the light. They cut through our backyard. They cut through the alley. They came through the field. It was like 8 police cars, ambulance, a fire truck. And I'm looking like, damn. Told us not to come out the house. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. That was like the second week I lived here. The second day, no, it was yeah, it was the probably about the third day I was here. We seen a man get decapitated. Not like it was a car. He was riding a motorcycle, and his head was in his helmet. I still don't know what he hit, but his head came off his shoulders, and it was in his helmet. I remember that. I remember that. But I can't. I don't know what. I don't. I didn't see what he hit. I just remember my mom hitting the brakes, and then we looking, and you see the helmet, and then my mom was like, "Stay in the car." And then I heard my mom scream, and I came out, and she trying to hold my eyes, and I'm looking, and I'm like, "Is that his head?" She was like, "Get back in the car." I remember that clear as day, because I'm like, his head was in there. She was like, "Get back in the car." Yeah, yeah, bro. I learned that's the thing, man. All the stuff I've been through in life, man. I learned from. I never had. Well, I don't say never. Very rarely have I had the same experience twice. Very rarely. I always learn the first time and keep it moving because there's more to have, there's more to learn, there's more to go through. So I learned the first time and keep it moving. But yeah, let me get off here, man. But yeah, we gonna be over here more. I am gonna go live, like I said, my birthday morning. It'll be like Thursday morning. I'm gonna go live over there for a minute. And then I'm gonna be off. But the next time I pop up live, we'll be over here. I try to make it. I want to talk about and if y'all want to get on the panel, let me know because I do a regular show. I won't do the vertical. I only do the vertical to try to grow the numbers. But I definitely do it regular. So we can do a panel because I want to talk about some of this stuff going on. I want to talk about what's going on with P Diddy. I want to talk about just in general. You talk about anything, but you got to be petty. And Gary, I already know you can be petty. Gary, I already know you can be petty because you was roasting me that night. Don't think I forgot about that. Don't think I forgot about that, Gary. I'm making a clip. I'm getting you and Tay back. I can make my own drops, and I'm using y'all. Yeah, definitely, Shay. Listen to that inner voice. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we gonna talk sports. We gonna talk about some of everything over here. I have a couple topics that'll probably be fun. Have some people on the panel. Have a couple topics to speak on. But yeah, we was talking about the rap beef, realist. You missed that part. With what you did you hear Quavo's new diss? I appreciate it, Shay. I appreciate it. Realist, did you hear Quavo's new diss? What you think about that? It wasn't all barred up, but Quavo ain't a bar type of rapper anyway. So I think he did great for his skill level. I think it was a good one. Yeah, he called that kid Michael Jackson. It was like a roast, man. But I think he hit. It was a lot of punches in there. He punched him a lot of times. He had some punchlines in there. I think that's what battle rap is punchline. Like when you get into the bars, then yeah, you show the skill level, but even the bars got punchlines in it. And he was just punching. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like when you think of Quavo, you don't think of bars. You don't think of lyrical genius. But the flow with the beat, I mean, it's a song. Like it's not just a diss track. It's an actual song that can be played. The hook is sweet. The melody is cold. The way he flowed, the way he ride the beat. I mean, it's a song, and that's gonna be played. That's people. They might play that in the club. I can see him playing in the club up here. I ain't been in the club up here in a while, so I'm lying. Yeah, ain't nobody shooting at nobody. He said, he said, he said, "Why don't you have a dance battle with my Draco?" I'm like, oh man, he was roasting him though, man. He was like, what did he say? Use the one. He was like, use the one, but you couldn't lay off the drug. He was like, Your Honor, you're a cokehead. Like, oh man, I think he got him. I'm sorry. I'm taking. I put Quavo ahead. Chris Breezy did his thing, but Quavo came back slapping him up. He put the baby powder on his hand and slapped him. He said, "Y'all got Quavo going back and forth with a singing." Bro, I was cracking up. Oh yeah, he got personal, definitely. I mean, I think Quavo said something. I mean, he felt some type of way when he said that about Takeoff, but it was true. I mean, that was probably the hardest punch that Chris Brown gave him. That wasn't no punch. That was a knockout blow. This round two. This the second fight. This part two. First one was over. When he said that, it was over because that's like all factual. Like people like, damn, why wasn't it Quavo? Why have to be Takeoff? Like that's just how people felt, a lot of people. So yeah, that hit below the belt, above the belt, around the belt. That hit that obliterated the belt. The belt was gone after that. You have to get personal after that because he didn't say nothing bad about your nephew, but he told the truth about how people felt about it. Hey, bro, he a better lyricist. This is the sad part. He's a better lyricist than Quavo. Better. A better lyricist. Chris Brown probably a better rapper than most rappers out right now. If he ain't getting, if somebody not, if he's writing his own, he's better. If you think, just even when he was rapping in Transformer, like Chris Brown is a better rapper than most rappers out now. Yeah, I was waiting for him to make a rap album. That would have been dope. Yeah, CB do everything. He'll tours too. Hey, it's tour season, people. Y'all know that, right? The Bulls rule. It's our season. Shout out to all the tourists. Yeah, I got to do something about this tour season. Hey, I didn't know HP can sing and well, I know she can rap, but I didn't know she can sing too. HP Teresa, shout out to HP. I didn't know she can sing. She got pipes, man. That lady is talented. I love to see talented people. I never wanted to rap, but I always wrote poetry. I wish I would have stuck with it. I could have been a Mark Twain or something. But yeah, I could still write. But yeah, I never wanted to rap though. But people used to always say my poetry sound like rap, so I'm like, I don't rap. I like poetry. Yeah, she dope. Yeah, multi-talented. She is definitely dope. Well, let me get my butt off here because I keep talking. Rose, you ain't see the intro for over here, did you? Check this out.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir.
I like that. Young Ria's in the building. Petty revamp. Yes, yes, I'm revamping. You ain't see the background? We got Petty News up here. Hold on, let me remove myself for a minute so you can see it. Yeah, so we go revamp Petty Vision. Love the intro. Thanks. I got a new one for the main channel too. Yeah, I'm doing some I'm changing everything up, you know. I do this. I got ADHD, y'all. Y'all know I get bored with stuff and then do something else. That's just my nature. I like to keep advancing. I believe if you do the same thing continuously, it becomes a habit. And I don't like habits. I like to keep it moving, keep evolving, keep as Gary say, improving, and the only way to do that is to keep advancing, keep, trying to do better and get better at things. So once I feel content with something, then I change it. Every time I feel content with something, I change it up. I'll do something new. Um, so yeah, and I think this is gonna be a good move for this channel. I like variety, and I think I'm just taking a piece of what I used to do over on the old channel and bringing it over here because when I created this channel, it was just for the artwork, for the drops and all that. It was just to highlight that. And over there we used to, talk about serious subjects, but we have fun too. Just talking about random things, having shows like entertainment shows. So that's what I want to do over here. I'm gonna get the drop. I'm gonna do all the drops and stuff over here. I'm not gonna do it over there. But I got to get creative with that because that's why I got demonetized. So I'm gonna actually wipe that whole channel. I'm about to erase most of the stuff on there. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do over there. I'm gonna do something different over here, and I'm gonna hold panels over here. I'm not gonna hold panels over there, But I can't hold panels over here. And it'll be fun trying to grow this channel. I think that's the. I don't know, man. I think when I hit that 33, I don't know. It didn't feel like I made it. It just didn't. It didn't hit right. So I want to grow this one. It's fun growing things for me. Like building things and growing things is fun. So we had I think we had 71, right? We had 71 subscribers, something like that. So it's gonna be fun to grow this to try to get this monetized. I'm going for full monetization. I don't care about that partial. So we're gonna go for full monetization over here. We'll bring the petty fam back. When we get monetized, we'll bring the petty fam over here. Over there, gonna be solution seekers. So then I got different ideas for different perks. We're building a tribe. We're building a community. I want to build a space where people can come relax and have fun. They can learn. They can be motivated. They can be inspired. Just good vibes. You know, I feel it can be done. There's gonna be bumps and bruises and stuff in the road. You always gonna have to deal with things in life, but ultimately, if you stay focused, you go get through the storms and uh, And that's what I plan on doing, you know, getting through those storms. So I appreciate y'all rocking out with me, man, because y'all don't have to, but y'all do. So I greatly appreciate that. I'm gonna try to return the favor. It's gonna be fun over here. So I'm looking forward to that. But let me get my butt off here for real. I keep saying that. I'll be on black time. I ain't got no outro for over here. I might make one. Yeah, one step at a time. And that's what I'm saying, Gary. Like I'm gonna slow everything down because there's so much I'm doing with my business too. And then I still get the other channel, the coaching channel. So but I'm not gonna try to grow that. I'm gonna put content on that and let that grow itself. I'm not even gonna go live over there. I'm gonna just put probably something on there once every couple weeks. You know, I ain't gonna try to overwhelm myself. But I put my wife don't even want me doing coaching content. She was like, "You get paid for that. Don't get that out for free." My wife is the business part. I'm not a good businessman. I just be giving shit away. I swear I don't. I just be giving stuff away. But my wife is like, nah. So um, I'll probably be putting more content on there once I get my website up and get my clientele up. I just finished, but that's the thing about coaching. I ain't one of them coaches that try to keep people for a lifetime. I try to get them in and out. So I went from 12 clients to 6, which is good because they finished their program. And if they need to come back, they come back for something else, but they ain't gonna have to come back for what we worked on. So that's my goal when I'm coaching people. I want to coach you up where you don't have to come back. And if you do come back, then we're working on something new, you know. But yeah, even working on that business, is work. It's a lot of work. And then I got a family too. So and then you try to support people on YouTube. It's like 24 hours in a day. And a lot of times that's why I be multitasking, right? Yeah, shout out to realists because I get like when he say he multitasking, I'll be like, I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean because a lot of times I can't be in the chat because I'm doing something, so I be listening. You still I still support, I still listen, but I can't be in the chat, and it's just weird sometimes because it's not everybody, but you'll have those people to be in the chat that you will say what up to everybody, right? And you would even say like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but they'll say something to you, and if you don't say something back, then they feel some type of way. Like, man, I'm lifing right now. Like, I'm just trying to show some love, and I'm listening, trying to enjoy the show, but I can't, participate in the chat today. It'd be like that. So when people don't show up or when people type once and I know because I experience like I know what I go through. So, I mean, any type of support people give, I always appreciate that because life be life, man. Everybody ain't gonna catch your show. Everybody ain't gonna be there every day. You know, that's just how it is. But people be getting taking offense to that. It's like you can't take offense to that. Oh, I seen this person over there and they wasn't in my show. Well, maybe they was busy. How you don't know? Was everybody in your chat chatting? They probably was in your show. And that I know that right there. That's why I always be quiet, right? When people, I may have 4 people in here, right? And if 4 people ain't typing, that means somebody might just be watching. I don't know who that person is, but I can get upset because I don't think this person come to the show. And that might be that person. And they were silently supporting me. Maybe that's the way they can, support in silence, but they still there. You still get the view, you still get the watch time. And people be like, well, I want to know who's in my chat. Look, man, I just appreciate you being there. You don't have to. So people, I don't know, man. It's just, perception, I guess. We all look at things different. It's just once I understand how things work, then I have to adapt and adjust to the best of my ability, to make it work for me. And if the way I support, if that's not good enough, then I understand. because I mean, you can't go around just making everybody feel comfortable. You can't do it because anytime I ever did that, I was always uncomfortable. I was the one left uncomfortable. And we all responsible for ourselves, for our own emotions, for our own thoughts, for our own feelings. We're responsible. So if you giving something to someone and they ain't taking care of it, that's your fault. That's just the reality. That's your fault. You shouldn't have gave it to someone who don't respect it or appreciate it as much as you do. If those are your feelings, your thoughts, your time, your knowledge, whatever it is, if you give it to someone, it's theirs. But yeah, let me shut up. But yeah, that's but yeah, I do appreciate y'all. Um well yeah, we go get this one up there. We go monetize it. We go have some fun. And like I said, if y'all want to hit the panel and rock out, if you ain't got an IG, let me know because what I can do is just do a regular live and we can hold a panel. But yeah, we're gonna talk about some of everything. So if something big happen, we probably will be over here talking about it. Probably will be over here. But I don't have an outro, so we're just gonna end on this.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. God